edition is brought to you by Redpath Sugar. Elevate your baking with the new Redpath collection. I'm Colleen Cross with your baking industry news. Your top story: Bakery Showcase has stellar lineup. BAC asks government to address whole wheat flour. Farmer Miller Baker demo set for April in Calgary. Bakery Showcase 2024 promises to be a beehive of activity for the baking industry in Canada. Here is a look at some of the speakers you'll find at this key industry event presented by the Baking Association of Canada. Get ready for an in-depth conversation with Tabitha Langel and Ryan Stotz of Tallgrass Prairie Bakery in Winnipeg and discover their unique history, community relationships, and path to making the transition of ownership of this beloved and constantly evolving bakery business. A Careers in Baking panel will explore diverse paths in baking with celebrity chef and author Anna Olson, Rodney Allegrade and Bianca Matza of Goûter by R.A. Bakery and Patisserie, Rosalind Hislop of Mrs. Dunster's, Matthew Duffy of Centennial College, and Dina Hamed of Nestle Canada Inc. In a can't-miss panel, bakers dedicated to the preservation of artisan baking techniques and the cultivation of high-quality ingredients will explore the future of artisan baking. Karen Bornarth of the Bread Bakers Guild of America will moderate a conversation with Simon Blackwell of Blackbird Bakery in Toronto, Isa Nijmeijer-Brown of Geberders Nijmeijer in Amsterdam, and Dawn Woodward of Evelyn's Crackers in Toronto. Seasonal fruit tarts are Joanne Yolis's favorite things to make and eat. Follow along with this creative, groundbreaking pastry chef as she demonstrates techniques for making the components of a seasonal fruit tart and shows you how to put it all together with a flourish. In Dawn Foods' My Canada Student Cake Competition, college-level baking and pastry students will highlight Canadian regional foods, ingredients, and culture by presenting a themed tiered cake and plated dessert to be finished as attendees watch. Don't miss it. Come by the BAC booth to meet the celebrity chefs and authors Anna Olson and Isa Nijmeijer-Brown and get your copy of their latest book signed while talking all things baking. Check out all of the education sessions, speakers, demos, and baking industry exhibitors at bakeryshowcasecanada.ca. This key event is sponsored by our dedicated sponsors Bakemark, A.B. Maury, Ardent Mills, Barry Callebaut, Bay State Milling, Dawn Foods, Delacour Systems, FCC, and Puratos. Register now at bakeryshowcasecanada.ca. The Baking Association of Canada, together with the Canadian National Millers Association and the Canadian Pasta Manufacturers Association, are asking the federal government to address the compositional standards of whole wheat flour. The three associations made comments on this topic and others in a joint submission to the federal government committee studying regulations amending certain regulations concerning food additives and compositional standards. Join the Baking Association of Canada for Farmer Miller Baker, an exciting day of education, discussion, and networking at the Southern Alberta Institute of Technology in Calgary on April 22nd. This event will feature a presentation on grain and milling by Clint Jensen from Harvest Moon Mills, followed by a hands-on demonstration on baking with fresh milled flours by Tisha Huff from Fortuna's Row in Calgary. The afternoon session will kick off with wood-fired pizzas prepared during the morning demo, followed by a panel discussion on the benefits and challenges of fresh milled flours, and will conclude with an informal networking session. Register now at baking.ca. This edition of Baker's Journal TV is brought to you by Redpath Sugar. Elevate your baking with the new Redpath collection. Stay tuned for all the latest baking industry news. I'm Colleen Cross. See you next time.